there's a problem. This fishing pole is touching the thing. Okay. Okay. Hey, okay. Sounds good. Hi, I'm gonna teach you how to use a fishing pole. I have a script for this. Not open or nearby, obviously. That would make too much sense. Hey, little boys and girls, it's me. Today I'm gonna show you how to fish. However, there are a couple of problems. Problem number 1, there isn't a lake in the immediate vicinity. Oh, that's all the issues. So instead of actually fishing, I'm gonna show you how to do all the prep work. I just hit my elbow. Hey, little boys and girls. Sorry about this interruption, but I have to explain something. I had a really rough time explaining this next part because let's just say I'm tired. Finals, work, being sick at the same time. I'm always sick this time of year, you'll understand. Right. What I was going to talk about is how important it is for you to get your fishing permit. Now, here's a picture of a Missouri conservation permit, fishing permit. It's this much money. It's really easy to think that you don't need it, but trust me, you do. And here's why. According to takemefishing.org, I don't know. This doesn't really apply to Missouri, but it's the same stuff. There's the same reasons, pretty much. Money generated by fishing license sales goes to fish stockings, ponds, lakes, and streams, and they help the environment and stuff. Funds also go towards helping the environment and stuff. Research. Funds go to research to help the environment and stuff. And education helps people educate themselves on how to help the environment and stuff. And a percentage of the license sales goes towards helping the environment and stuff. So those are the reasons to get a license or fishing permit. Thanks. On my microphone. I'm gonna turn my phone off. That's unprofessional. Disprofessional. So, before I quickly show you the next steps, I'm gonna quickly look up how to do the next steps. Oh my god, this box is old. Ew. Do I have any hooks? Holy crap, I do! Time to bust open this 20-year-old package. Okay. So, you're not going to be able to see my head, but don't worry about that. And this is also going to be very difficult because the fishing pole is touching the sea. How am I going to explain this in 8 minutes? I'm going to explain this really slowly and really boringly. Okay. So here we have a fishing pole, and it's a fishing pole. I don't know what you want to call it. It's a fishing pole that you would use if you were not 7 years old. Does that make sense? The fishing poles you would see would have a button on it, and you just kind of push the button and fling it, and some have fancy buttons. This one doesn't have a button, and the first time I used it to go fishing, I never caught anything. I haven't caught a fish in like 6 years. What you want to do is assess what is happening here. There's no discernible shape to this thing here, but it's pretty important to know that there's just to break it down in its main parts. At least this helps me figure out how to use I'm not an avid outdoorsman, and I don't use machines very often. So when I pick up a new tool, I break it down to its main to its main components, and you simplify it. There's a cylinder here. It rotates around the string, and this thing just keeps the string in place, and this winds it. See, it's not so scary when you break it down. Some people are intimidated by these things. So in this fishing pole, okay, so it appears that it's supposed to be tied here, but it's not. Does it matter? Working fine. Anyway, what you want to do, you're going to take your fishing pole. If you're right-handed, just hold it in your right hand like this. I don't really know how to explain. Don't hold it like a gun. Don't hold it like this. That's stupid. Hold it kind of like that. I like to put my index finger here. It allows me to have a lot more, a lot more leverage on it. I can control the X and Y axis and the Z axis to take that thing at the end of your pole, which usually you'd have a weight and a hook at least, and if you would like a bobber. If you have a bobber, then what you want to do is unhook this thing right here, and then you kind of hold the string and you unwind it very slowly and let the bobber down to about a foot from the tip. And once you're there, it's okay if you go below a foot. Just snap this back in place, and then all you got to do is wind it back up until it's about a foot away from the tip of your fishing pole. That wasn't so hard now, was it? I'm explaining this very slowly so I can buy me time, because 8 minutes is a long time. So what was I saying? Right. Okay, that was to get your attention. I know you're falling asleep. Now, you've got it there. Get this to... Okay, so now unhook this thing again, which I hate doing. That's the opposite of good. Okay. So, now that you've got it to the state it's in, just unhook this and bring it in, and then... Oh. So again, unhook this thing and then pull the string. Make sure it's totally taut where it's connecting from your hands to the line spool, and then you pull here to where the bobber or the weight, whatever you have, goes all the way up to the tip. So you should have your hand all the way extended out like that, and it should look like that at the end of your pull. So now... That was the sound of my bobber falling off my pole. You're gonna take the line in your hand, pull it all the way back, and swing it, and this will take a couple of times to figure out the best time to let go and just let the line loose. And then immediately, once it hits the water, you're gonna quickly clip this back and start reeling it until you can see the line come up from the water, and then slowly reel it in back to you. And that's how you use this fishing pole. So now that you've got the hook on your string, probably better. Okay, what I was saying... And then I went on a pointless 15-minute tangent that didn't matter and wasn't important. What I meant to say was, now I'm going to show you how to string your bait onto the hook. However, there is a problem. Here is the problem. See, I don't really want to go out there and, find a worm and string it through a hook just for a video, Well, I mean, I don't want to put in the effort to do it. I would love to, but it's winter and I'm not going to be able to find one. So I'll just use a cat. I mean, it's the best I've got. Now look, it's very simple. So the thing is, you can't just string it on with just once. You got to string it on multiple times so that it can't wiggle its way out of there. Cat wasn't into it.